Since its founding in 2005, YouTube has been one of the top leading social video sharing websites of the last decade and a half, producing all terms of content and entertainment from both independent creators and businesses for the past 14 years. With the recent rise in popularity in YouTube as a website for commercial use as well as entertainment, it has led to the increase of creators gaining fame and fortune from this platform alone, which eventually leads to other business opportunities. Once YouTube was acquired by Google, it created a new purpose for YouTubers. They could now place ads from Google onto their videos and gain revenue from it through a YouTube partner program. This meant that with every ad on the video, every view would count as an extra penny in the creator's pockets at the end of every month. Originally, the requirement for being able to place ads on your YouTube channel were a minimum of 10,000 overall lifetime views on a channel, so smaller creators or channels starting out were able to benefit from AdSense, even if it was only a few cents per view. But as of 2018, YouTube has restricted this and changed the rules, setting a requirement of a total watch time of 4,000 hours in the past 12 months and a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. And as a result of these changes, there was much backlash from the YouTube community. We spoke to some local, smaller YouTube channels about their views on YouTube's new regulations and what it could mean for them and their channel.
I think the algorithm is better. I still don't believe in the higher subscriber count and view count that you need now to get paid off YouTube. It's kind of bullshit, if you don't mind. And it took a toll on a hell of a lot of YouTubers. If you look at YouTube's monthly active users between upload times, it did drop a fair bit. Like, yeah, they're still getting like 20 million hours worth of footage uploaded every day and whatever, but that's still down quite a lot from what they used to get since this ad kicked in.
It did affect me by them taking away like the little pay that I got from YouTube. I didn't get much, like I wasn't rolling in money, but they did take away my monetization. I don't have ads on my channel anymore, and yeah, I know a lot of other people that it affected, and it's really bad and it's really discouraging.
And so for me personally, it was just when I was about to get to that stage where I could monetize my videos, but then they changed their monetization guidelines, so I was a way off. So I think before, all you really had to do was just have a verified YouTube channel, and that was it. And that's what I had. And I think you needed about 10,000 overall video views, which was nothing, and I managed to get that. But then they changed it so that you needed 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. And as of now, I have about 1,200 hours of watch time and 300 subscribers, so I still have a bit to go. So I haven't been able to make a cent on my videos just yet, but hopefully I'll get there at some point.
It did really discourage me. I became quite unmotivated because I didn't feel good enough. I was just like, oh, I'm just a small channel, like I'm not gonna gain anything from that. But I guess I have to get back in the mindset of actually doing it for fun and a hobby rather than like seeing it as a money-making thing.
Yeah, it affected me in quite a bit because even though I wasn't doing it for money, the money helped me go places. The money helped me kind of get in contact with companies to do unboxings and simple things like that and helped sponsorships and stuff. But once this came in and you didn't really have the money to be connecting with people and going to events to connect, so like the Comic-Con and things like that, once you didn't have the money, it just your exposure kind of went down a lot more, and then you were kind of going off the basis, oh, if something happened, if you were the first to cover it, then you were guaranteed the views or blah blah blah. So that's like coming back to the exact same way. A lot of YouTubers started, Minecraft came out, people started putting up that, they went viral, then AdSense came in and then they made a lot of money off it, and once that kicked back off, a lot of those videos have kind of disappeared off the internet, and it makes everything a lot harder for us.
And new regulations, they haven't really discouraged me from continuing my channel, because I'm not really in it just for making money and making a living. Even though I would like to pursue filmmaking or any kind of content creation or video editing as a career, I'm not really doing YouTube videos to make a living. So it's something I just love to do on the side, because I just love providing just my own entertainment. And I think YouTube is a great platform for that, despite its flaws. Like I just love making content. I'll do it for as long as I can, even if I'm not making a cent from it.
The only problem with it is that it's my video, that ads are on my video, so I should be making the money. But like, as I said, I'm not making money off of YouTube anymore, so it doesn't really affect me that much. But I'm guessing other YouTubers do have a problem with that, because I'm like, YouTube's definitely taking a bigger cut of it.
Yeah, I think it was fair that they had new guidelines for making money from your videos. Like, there's a lot of things that YouTube do that I completely disagree with, and there's a lot of things they do that are completely harmful to its creators. But I think the new monetization guidelines, despite how they affected me, I think they were definitely required. There's a lot of channels who could just make money off of doing anything. From a business perspective, YouTube is not profitable for Google. Like, they record a net loss of about $4 million each year. So if they're going to be giving money to any channel who makes videos, then it does make sense from a business perspective. They lose a lot of money from doing that. So I think just to refine the guidelines, I think it was a good decision just to filter out any kind of low effort channels. So only the people who really put effort into their videos will eventually get to make money from it at some point.
It's not just the regulations about money that have changed in recent years on the world's leading video platform. As more and more creators become famous and almost celebrity-like figures, it also calls to question how YouTube runs and manages its website, considering that a lot of top creators have had their fair share of controversy, which had brought criticism on the site itself. While bigger channels are more exposed to the spotlight and the scrutiny of a wider audience, a lot of controversial content they make the mistake of uploading is swept under the rug by YouTube and without repercussions on the channel. Smaller channels don't always have that luxury and can suffer from the brunt of YouTube's force over their changes in guidelines, copyright laws, and channel strikes.
So ever since I completely revamped my channel back in June 2018, I have not been affected by any copyright claims whatsoever, because back in 2015 when I first started making videos, my understanding of fair use policy and copyright wasn't up to standard really. So even though the way I was using copyrighted content was transformative and I was trying to make my own entertainment out of it, there were still some parts where I would use a lot of copyrighted content, and that would lead to some copyright claims. There was never any copyright strikes. It never affected my channel, but it was just that there's big companies who own the copyrighted content in my videos would just place ads on them and they make a bit of money off that themselves. But ever since I started back in 2018, I've been keeping more of a balance of myself with copyrighted content, and I'm making more transformative so it doesn't harm the original content. So I haven't been hit with any copyright claims so far.
Copyright strikes are a bit of an oddball for a lot of YouTubers. They think that if they get a copyright strike, it's a bad thing. A lot of us get it on the music side, so we might use a song that's copyrighted, but a lot of the times what happens is it depends on the song and it. So if it's from the likes of David Guetta, you'll probably just get a copyright strike where whatever money is made from the video will go straight to the person who owns the song and it'll be shared between the artists and whatever, and that's fine. But then a lot of the other times, so if you're the likes of Martin Garrix, I know what happened in one of my videos. I was only used about 10 seconds of a song and the video got blocked worldwide just because of that one little clip. But then that comes into the argument, why did it happen? Because there's a fair use policy that is there that should allow you to use the songs anyway.
Years ago, YouTube was just filled with adults, actually. It was all like Shane Dawson, like he was younger than he is now, but he was still in his 20s. And the community changed so much. It used to be all about like comedy and skits. Now it's all about flexing, showing I have this product, I have that product, and oh, I can do a giveaway with like an iPad. And the whole community became extremely toxic, and even old YouTubers talk about it. And now it's all young people like Emma Chamberlain and David Dobrik, like they're all 19. Emma Chamberlain is like what, 16, 17. So the dynamic really changed and became something completely different.
So I've been using YouTube since around 2007 or 2008, which was just 1 or 2 years after YouTube was founded. And I've noticed like a lot of changes to the culture of the website and how it's administrated basically. So I remember back in 2010 was when they first changed it so that instead of rating a video out of 5 stars, you give it a like and dislike. And for most people using the platform now, like and dislike has always been there. But I remember before it was a 5-star rating, and it just kind of reflected this old internet culture. And it was a very different layout. It was April 1st, 2010 when YouTube brought out a brand new layout, which is what we know of today. People all thought that was an April Fool's joke back then. And even though we're so familiar with it now, that completely alienated viewers back then.
I don't agree with anything YouTube does. The Jake Paul thing, or Logan Paul about like the suicide forest, YouTube left that up for a while. They didn't delete his channel. Like, yeah, they're popular and they bring in revenue for YouTube, but like, is it really worth it? You know, when young people watch their channel and for them to be exposed to that type of thing.
If YouTube just gave us the options on where we could share things, and they helped us share, so it's like, here's a list of our top 100 beginner YouTubers. You know, so say the month of March, for all the amount of people to register, pick out the top 100 and then post that up somewhere so people can go view who they are, and it'd help a lot. But the chance of that happening is quite slim.
Regardless of the many changes and problems YouTube has faced since it was conceived, it still remains one of the largest and most well-known websites in the world, garnering over 1 billion views in total and becoming home to many personalities and careers. But could it do things much differently?